Boker Tov, Shvua Tov, Chodesh Tov. They're saying already Chodesh Tov, and it's Chodesh
Tov.
Okay, and it's Rosh Chodesh Shvat. It's Shenishma Besorot Tovot Shvat. Okay, and there is machlokes whether Rosh Hashanah Li'Elanot is on the first day of Shvat or on the 15th day of Shvat, and they resolved it. They made a compromise and they made it on two B'Shvat. Oh,
my wife told me a good
Dvar Torah.
No, a good
Shvat word.
A good Notrikin for Shvat.
Yeah, let me hear.
Shvat is Shabchem Borchem Taharim.
Oh wow!
From on the Bakoach.
Okay, that's it. Okay, so
you know that there's a Kalbach Niggin for that. Do you know it?
No, I don't know that. So you know what? We'll look for it and we'll post it. I think you know what's beautiful about the acronyms, the Turkins. You know what's good about them? You can have many, and of course you play around with gematrias, then you get many, many more. Anyway, so today is Erev Rosh Chodesh Shvat.
So I have one more notrikin to start the day.
Okay.
I saw a chido yesterday.
Right.
Chido says, we know that Pasha starts Vayedaber Elokim Moshe, and the reason it says Vayedaber,
Lashon Kosher.
The reason it says Elokim is because that's din, and Dibur is, like Rashi brings, it
Lashon
says
Kosher.
Diber Itanu Adonai Haaretz. No, Diber Adonai Haaretz Itanu Koshois.
Right.
The brother said about Yosef.
Right.
So it's Lashon Kosher.
Right.
And Elokim is din.
Right.
So HaKadosh Baruch Hu was upset. Why was HaKadosh Baruch Hu upset? Because Moshe Rabbeinu said, Lama Hari Oisa.
So, right.
So Yisachar Frand once said, I heard once from a Yisachar Frand, he said the reason is because you don't use the word Ra when you're talking to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You can say whatever you want to say, but don't say Hareosa. You don't use the word Ra when you talk to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And it's very serious. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu was upset. Zok de Chida, Elokim, Vayedaber Elokim, Elokim is notrikan. Amarta lama hareosa, Yehoshua machnisan.
Wow, that's Chida. And Nachal Kadumim, do you know where it was, the Nachal Kadumim?
No, it could be Nachal Kadumim. He brings the name of Rabbeinu Ephraim.
Okay.
I think it maybe is in the
most probably I've seen the Nachal Kadumim. It's amazing. The Chida, talking about acronyms. But,
Lama Elokim, Amarta Lama Hareoisa, Yehoshua machnisan.
What's interesting, you say that using the expression Ra, which is Reish Ayin, and there are those who say Ra, Re'echa, is a Kadosh Baruch Hu, Reish Ayin, Re'ah, your friend.
Re'echa.
That's right.
No, not a Kadosh Baruch Hu.
Yeah. There are. Bring
it to the post-it. Where does it say Re'ah?
Okay, no. Okay, so we'll have to look it up.
Re'ah is.
I know. I have to Re'echa Kamocha. No, but I'm just telling you that there's a daya for V'haftal Re'echa Kamocha that is talking about Kaviyachal Kadosh Baruch Hu. Okay, so someone, if they want to do some homework, there are two pieces of homework here already: a Kalbach Niggin, and to show you that Re'ah could also mean a Kadosh Baruch Hu. Okay.
Re'ah, I have that. I've said it on the broadcast before. That's what I asked for Moshe. V'haftal Re'echa Kamocha. Why is Re'acha a shorish of Ra?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's what I asked him.
You did? You remember saying it on the broadcast? Because I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure I did. So he told me that the word Ra, Shoshmael remembers. He said that the word Ra is
YouTube will remember.
Is in the second parak of Tehillim. It says Tiro'im b'shevet barzel, and the Metzudos and the Meforshim say Tiro'im means to shabrem. So the word Ra really means shvira, something which is broken.
Teruah.
Like Sulam
Teruah, broken. Teruah.
Sulam Ra'ua.
Teruah.
Why is it a Sulam Ra'ua? Because the Sulam
Shaky.
is supposed to take you
straight up
from one place to another place.
Right.
But if it's broken, it's not fulfilling its tafkid. It's
right.
a Sulam Ra'ua.
Okay.
So he said that for a person to have a friend, he has to make space for his friend. The person by nature has his Dalet Amis, and
right.
don't come into my Dalet Amis.
Right. My
To
domain.
have a Reya, he has to l'shaber etzlo, lefanot etzlo makom, lachnis. Make space for somebody else in his life. So therefore, Reya and Ra really are the same.
So I just want you to know you spaced out Dvar Torah because
spaced out.
You know where we're going to, right? By the way, you know what Chov are we going to? Where do I live?
You live in Diskin.
So today is the outside of Moshe Yoshua Yehuda Leib Ben Yamin Diskin. Yoshua Leib Diskin. But you didn't know that he has the first two names.
No, I didn't know.
Moshe Yehoshua Yehuda Leib Ben Binyamin Diskin. That's his
Moshe Yoshua
Yehuda
Leib.
So we have to correct all these street signs. They say Yehuda Leib Diskin. Well, Kamachuna HaMaharil Diskin.
Maharil.
Or the Rav Brisk.
So it doesn't say in the Maharil, it doesn't say the Moshe name.
No, you're correct. It doesn't. But if you want to, for full disclosure, if you really want to know what his Tudat Zehut said, Yehoshua Leib Diskin in the days of the mandate, who nolad ב-1818 ונפטר ב-1898, בגיל 14 התחתן בקבלתורה. בגיל 18 הוא שימש כרב בקהילת בקובנה. ואחר כך בלומז'ה, כבר בגיל 18 שירת כרב. מתקופת 1844 עד 1877.
How old was his wife when he got married?
She was 35. No, I have no idea.
Yeah,
she was probably
a girl?
A cradle. Anyway, let's not get into details here. And then Minsk and Shklob and Brisk. That's why he was known as the Rav Mibrisk. Shimesh Kesher Im Hayalo Kesher Im Rabbi Yitzchak Elchanan Spector. ב-1877 עלה לארץ ישראל, ירושלים. ב-1880 הקים Beis Yisomim Diskin. And they say that was the zchus of his wealthy Rebbitzin, that she really had the funds. The Yeshivat Oel Moshe.
So now it's even more curious. Was it the same wife?
I think it was a second wife.
Second wife?
Yes, it was a second wife, as far as I know. I don't bring down everything that I see. Uchiber et Shelas Chuvas Marom Diskin. From his Talmidim, who was it? Talmidim? Yosef Chaim Zonenfeld and Rav Charlap, Zvulun Charlap. These were his Talmidim. So we're going to Rov Rachov Moshe Yehoshua. Leib Diskin. How many people really know that? Just like we also have the yahrzeit today of Yerachmiel Yisrael Yitzchak Danziger, the Yismach Yisrael, and we also have the yahrzeit of Meir Ben Sion Chodesh, Meir Chodesh. See that?
Shkiach of Chevron.
That's right. Now where's by the way, we had, would you believe it? I average sometimes between 10 and 20 views every day. On Friday we had 57. So everybody
57, so it's growing.
I'm telling you. Sometimes it fluctuates.
Did anybody give you likes?
Yes. I like myself every day. V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. Yeah, I get a few likes. Yeah, a lot of people don't even know. First of all, another thing, when you look at it on YouTube, I'm sorry, if you look at it in my chat, YouTube does not pick it up as a view. It's interesting. You have to go to YouTube. You hear? Whoever's listening, you have to go to YouTube and listen on YouTube, and then it becomes a view.
How do you go to YouTube? Where do you come onto YouTube?
You hit YouTube, you'll see I have a channel. I have a few 60-something subscribers on a channel, and many of them are not even Jewish. In fact, I got one. I told you one viewer said "Free Palestine."
What do you look for on YouTube?
You just go to YouTube and you put down Nidchei Israel.
Nidchei Israel?
Yeah, and you'll see there are over 1,000 classes over there. Anyway, let's get back to the Tehillim. We can't have a day without Tehillim, and especially for Tzvi, I always make something special for Tzvi. So this is another thing.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You have no idea what's going on. You see? Come on. Okay, it's iris recognition. This thing started with me. Perek Tzadik Zayin. Musa. Uslahek. Heiru. מלפני אדון. כל הארץ. מאוד. אוהבי אדוני סיפורה, שומר נפשות חסידיו, מיד רשעים יצילם, אור זרוע לצדיק, ולישרי לב שמחה, שמחו צדיקים באדוני, והודו לזכר קודשו. Okay. Kol Beis Yisrael, Acheinu, Kol Beis Yisrael, Hanesunim betzara, Tzara uvashivya, Omdim ben bayam uven bayabasha. Hamakom Yerachem, Yerachem Aleim, Yotzir Mitzara, L'revachom Efel Yara, Umeshibim L'geula Hashta, Bagola Uvizman Karim. Tzaddik, Tzaddik, U'Yisrael Simcha, Ay, Oy Zarua, Tzaddik, U'Yisrael Simcha, Oy Zarua, Tzaddik, U'Yisrael Simcha. And that, on that note, even though you don't want to hear the Yiddish, okay, so we won't do the Yiddish.
I'm late.
Okay. Mir Hashem, tomorrow 1 minute earlier. So you'll have more time. Have an extra minute. Oh yeah, forget it. 10 minutes later.
Kol Tuv.
Shabcha. Shabchem. Borchem. Taharim.
Chaim Tovim.
Chaim Tovim. Agun Chayvish. Okay, let's continue this year. You have some homework every day. There's something interesting. Ein Beis Medrash Beli Kiddush. And again, when we're walking, I might as well tell you the weather in the 40s, so it's pretty chilly, and yet it's not as cold as it is in New York. I hear in Woodmere there was snow, shelling on Shabbos. We're going to have some rain today. They say in about another hour or two there's going to be rain here in Yerushalayim. Gishmei Bracha. So we will mention the fact that we look for a foolish lema for Hannah Bas Ha'isha. That's Kananya's friend, Shlomo Zalman ben Rivka, Aram Yitzchak ben Sima, Yehudit bat Shulamit, and Ashira Rus bat Rivka. Anyway, the whole list, but we do want, our time is limited, so we want to mention also Meir Chadash. His yahrzeit today. Meir ben Sion Chadash nolad ב-1898 ונפטר ב-1989. נולד במינסק בגיל 11, למד בישיבת לצעירים בשקלוב. בגיל 13 למד בישיבת סלובודקה. היה תלמיד מובהק של הסבא מסלובודקה, נוסן צבי פרינקל. ב-1926 עלה לארץ ישראל, פתח סניף בחברון. ב-1936 היה משגיח ישיבת חברון, וגם משגיח עטרת ישראל, וגם ישיבת אור אלחנן. הוא חיבר את אור חדש, מאורות, כובד שיחות ועד, מאיר נתיבות, אור מאיר עם אור עולם. הגיליון של היום של שמעיהו זה רבי יחמיאל ישראל יצחק בן רבי יחיאל דנציגר מאלכסנדר, the Alexander Rebbe. נולד בטורשטיין ב-1854, נפטר בערב ראש חודש, שזה היום שבט ב-1910. היה חותן רב דוב בר חייצ'קו, חסיד פריסובה שהתגורר בלוטוס. רבי ישראל יצחק נקרא על שם רבי ישראל יצחק מבורקה, והשם ירחמיאל נתווסף לו עקב מקלה. שורשו של חסידות אלכסנדר הם בחסידות וורקה. האדמו"ר האחרון בוורקה היה רב דוב ברש מביאלה. לאחר פטירתו התמנה רבי יחיאל דנציגר לאדמו"ר באלכסנדר. רבוסוב היה רב מנחם מנדל מבורקה, רב יעקב אריה מרדזימן, שאמר עליו חנו של יוסף הצדיק שור עליו, ורב דוב ברש מביאלה. בקריאתו של רבי יחמיאל ישראל יצחק הייתה מדהימה. הוא זכר ש"ס בקייתו, בקייס היה מדהימה. הוא זכר ש"ס בבלי וירושלמי ממש בעל פה. רבי יוסף בר סולובייצ'יק, הרב מבריסק, דיבר איתו בחידושי תורה והתבטא, אברך זה הוא מהלומדים הראשונים בפולין. גם רב חיים חזקיהו מדיני בעל השדה חמד עמד איתו במקח ומקח הלכתי. כאשר ביקר הרדב"ז מצפת בפולין ושוחח איתו, אמר לחסידיו, לא רק חסידות יכולים אתם ללמוד מרבכם, אלא הוא גם אחד הגאונים הגדולים בנגלה ונסתר. אבל אבני נזר כינו המלך בין האדמו"רים. מי שנתמנה אביו לאדמו"ר, סייע לו בכל החיותו ונחשב לו כיד ימינו, his right hand. עם אביו ביקר אצל צדיקי הדור, רב חיים מצאנז, רב אברהם יעקב מסדיגורה, רב אברהם מטריסק ואחרים. בשנת 1894 נתמנה למלא את מקום אביו, אולם הוא סירב. הוא אמר שכלל לא עלה בדעתו למלא את מקום אביו ובדעתו לנסוע לארץ ישראל. בהשפעתו של רב אברהם מסחצ'וב, שאמר לחסידים, אל תזוזו ממנו עד שיקבל את אצטלת האדמו"ר. לא הרפו ממנו החסידים. ביום 30 לפטירת אביו נאלץ בעל כוחו לקבל עליו את האדמו"רות לחסידי אלכסנדר. הוא בעצמו כותב, לא די שלא עולה על רעיון זה, רק עוד להפך, תמיד שמחתי בחלקי שבוודאי לא תינעתי לי המשרה הזאת, כי לא יעתה לאיש כמוני, יותר מן העולם כאדם ישר, אין ער לך מן. אבל מה אעשה? סוף כל סוף העמיסו עליי בעל כוחו. נתפרסם בחכמתו המרובה, תשובותיו המחוכמו היו לשם דבר. התמצא בכל עניין, וענה תמיד ישר לעניין. הוא זכר את אלפי חסידיו בשמותיהם, וגם את שמות נשותיהם וילדיהם. It's a phenomenal photographic memory. כמו כן, היה מכיר לפי כתב יד של הפתקה, מי הוא הכותב? סירב לקבל פדיונות? כן, כן. כן, אבל מה השם המלא שהוא עולה?
משה יהושע יהודה לייב.
משה יהושע, כן, כן. אבל איך היה מכונה? המהריל. המהריל דיסקין. או גם את הבריסק הרב, הרב מבריסק, שהוא היה. גם כן הייתה אלכסנדר רב.
רציתי עכשיו לעלות להר הזיתים, זה הציון שלו שם.
עלית שם?
רציתי, אבל מאוחר.
אנחנו נמצא ברחוב שלו, אז זה מספיק. וגם היום שישמח ישראל, וגם רב מאיר חדש. ראש השיבה חברון. כן, 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 כן.
רב מאיר חדש?
כן. אוקיי, שזכותם יגן עלינו.
אמן, תודה.
אוקיי, אז אני הייתי באמצע הרב דנציגר, מתפרסם בחכמתו מרובה, תשובתו מחוכמו שם דבר, אוקיי? מראה פניו היה מרשים יותר, לא גדל לו זקן פאותיו ארוכות שהגיעו לו עד כתפותיו, השביעו לו מראה מרשים. בנים לא היו לו, חיבר הספר ישמח ישראל על הגודל של פסח, אחיו מגיסו הוציא את חידושו בחמש פרחים גדולים שם ישמח ישראל. ספרים אלה מכילים תורות מבריקות וחידושים נפלאים. לצורך הדפסת הספר הקים מעריצו בית דפוס עברי. אחיו ירשו את כיסו, רב שמואל צבי מילא את מקומו באלכסנדר, רב בסל יויר ריכז עדה קטן בלוז'. אז השושלת של בית אלכסנדר, שמריהו מביא, אפשר לראות. הוא מצטט, ישמח ישראל הגדול של פסח כנגד ארבע מני דיברתו, היינו שדבר תורהם ההם רפואות תעלה לכל האנשים הנמצאים בעולם. אחד חכם, אחד רשע ואחד תם ואחד שאין לו ידי לשאול. כולם יכולים לצאת מאפיר לאור גדול לזכות תשובה שלמה על ידי סיפור יציאת מצרים בלילה זה. זה רפואה אחד. עד כאן היורצייטים של היום, אז אנחנו נמשיך את פרק כ"ז. טעיתי, אני חושב, בשיעור שעבר אמרתי שאנחנו בכ"ו, אבל אנחנו נמצאים בפרק כ"ז. גם אל יתפתח בנדחי ישראל. אל יתפתח האדם ביצרו שזה נוגע לו לסכנת ישועות שהוא נושא מס עליו, הולך בין הכפרים. אנחנו מדברים על הצורך להיות הכושר היד, לאכול רק מאכולות כשרות ולא מאכולות אסורות. אז מישהו אומר ש- he bears a heavy burden, שהולך בין הכפרים כמה ימים ולא יאכל בשר, he won't go in a place where they don't have meat and goes to a foreign שהוא טעות. בשדה הצללים, he thinks that it'll be a sakonis nefashis, so that he really, for him, if he's going to certain areas that don't have meat, so maybe he could eat meat that's not kosher. So the Chofetz Chaim says that is a big mistake for two reasons. Even if it got to the point where not having meat would be a danger to his life, you don't just eat and tray for meat to save your life. You have to consider yourself like on Yom Kippur. If you have a heter because you're sick, you don't eat a giant entire portion. You eat every kazayas, every olive portion, one by one, to the point where it's only necessary. The Mali Iser Kores, Mali, Iser Lav. It's a forbidden for every bite that you take. If you could cure your illness with one kazayas, and he eats more than one kazayas, Rosham in the Torah, he's considered a person who is wicked. Upasul Eidos, and he's disqualified. He cannot give testimony of shvuah or to give an oath. No one's forcing him to make a living in that respect. And bring himself to a dangerous life. Danger of life. This is really all voluntary. This is not against the will. He wants to make a profit. He doesn't want to be poor. That's not a reason for a person to get a heter to eat because of danger of death. Better it, Chafetz Chaim says, better it is for a person to be the poor of the poorest, or the poorest of the poor. V'nodef b'yavin, and actually clean sewers. He should shovel sewers, and be even the most despicable of all people, and not eat treifus. Because of course, if you do that, then you'll be considered a wicked person, an evil person before HaKadosh Baruch Hu. This is not at all an Indian of Pikuach Nefesh. They eat just bread and water. If they're under these circumstances, they live a long life. Don't say because he's sedentary, therefore he doesn't have to eat a lot. And this guy has got to go around. If a person exercises and he moves around a lot, it's better for his health. Just sitting sedentary. As you can see, many poor people carry heavy loads. And they're healthy. Better than all those wealthy people who eat sedentary and eat fats. And eat meat. It's because he's in good shape. He exercises. In his work. Kamosha Omar bin Kahelis, as it says in Kahelis Perak Hey, Pasuk Yirav, Metuka Shnata over. The worker's sleep is sweet, meaning if you put in a good day's work and you sleep well, then that's better than being sedentary. This is not by trying to make a living and then have to eat treifus. That's not considered pikuach nefesh. Because pikuach nefesh is only if you're about to die, and the only way to prevent it is by eating treifus. In this case, he's just weak. He's not life endangered. Ba'olam sheyeh mutalo le'achol macholos isoros. And don't think you have a heter. It's just your yetzer hara that persuades you. Pam rishon pashniya, one time, second time, b'zeh lo mashahu anus, and then you say, it's against my will. And first he just takes a taste of treifa soup. Once he already does it, Humorido becomes od medrega sheula, umarbelo letom kasat min abasar batana shel shtus. Foolish and ridiculous heter allows him to continue to eat treifus. Omer lo benkach nitmeis echol l'malei nefshecha. Since I already ate some treifus, I could eat more, and that's it. I'm already down that slippery pole, And with that, we're going to continue tomorrow to show how that's not the path to go through. And we wish everyone Chodesh Tov, Chaim Shenishma, Soros Tovos, Shavat.